Hi there, my name's Sheila and I'm a wellness instructor with Community Care Peterborough. Thank you for joining me for this series of chair exercises, and today our theme is going to be shapes. So to help keep our different body parts limber, we're going to be drawing and making different shapes with our hands and other different body parts. So let's start by sitting comfortably in our chair. If you feel that you need the support of the back of the chair, please sit back, or if you would like, you can slide forward a little bit. So by sliding forward, we're working on our core muscles at the same time as we're exercising different body parts. So let's make sure we have a good posture to start with. So rather than maybe being round, we want to lift up from our heart so our spines are long. We also want our knees and our feet to be about hip width apart. So you might like to take two fists and place them between your knees as a little measurement. Then as much as possible, we want our feet facing straight ahead rather than out in duck feet. All right, I think we're ready to get started. So our first shape we'll do is nose circles. So just look straight ahead. You're welcome to close your eyes for this exercise if you wish, and just place your hands on your legs. And then we're going to draw a little circle with our nose. And then we'll slowly expand out, making our circle a little bit larger. So this is a good way to warm up our neck muscles. And then we'll pause and go the other way. So start small and then gradually circle out. And then we'll come to stillness. Now let's bring our hands up in stop sign hands. Elbows are in close to our sides, and we will start circling our hands. Okay, so our thumbs touch in the middle. Draw circles about the size of a dinner plate. And then we'll pause and go around the other way. And then let's start to make our circles a little bit larger, about the size of a large pizza pan. And we'll do one more. And then lower your hands down and open and close them a few times. Then bring up your hands again. And this time we're going to be moving both hands in the same direction. And you can make your circles even a little bit larger now. And then we'll pause and go around the other way. So it's always good to start a little bit smaller and then make your circles a little bit larger. And two more. And then lower your hands down. Now let's gently place our fingertips on our shoulders. And we'll draw ovals now. So egg shapes with our elbows. Sitting up nice and tall. And then we'll pause, and small ones to start with, and then you can gradually make your egg shapes bigger. Good, and then lower your hands down. Now we're going to draw an X with our fingertips. So cross your arms over in front. And reach up. You may be reaching up to shoulder height or a little bit higher. Keep your elbows bent. And then we draw our elbows back. Bring our hands down. And then bring your hands up again. And each time, bring a different arm closer to your body. So we're also getting our brains to think here as well as we do this stretch for our shoulders. And let's do one more big X. Good. And then lower your hands down. Bring your elbows in close to your side. Bring your hands up off your legs. Fingers stay soft. And we'll do some wrist circles here. Try and keep your elbows hugged into your side rather than out here and then moving around. We'd like to keep them tucked in so that we're really working on our wrists. Right, and then around the other way. And then lower your fingers down and give them a little twinkle. Now, if everyone could come forward in their chairs, please, and you need to have your legs a little bit wider apart. Now we're going to draw a semicircle, or a half moon. So let's place our hands on our hips, elbows come to the back a little bit, and we are going to lean to the right, keep both feet pressed into the floor. Then we're going to make a circle around the front, straight across the back, over to the right side, going in front, circling around, and straight across the back. Good, and come back to the middle. This time we'll lean to the left and circle around to the front, over to the other side, straight across the back, and around, and straight across. And last one. Now let's place our fingertips on our shoulders and reach up in a big V. Good, and then lower down and reach up into a V. And lower down. Good. Now we're going to do a little marching here. So you might have to come forward in your chair so you have enough room for your legs to move. So let's start with marching and placing your foot flat on the ground. Opposite arm is moving. So left leg up, right arm up. And let's press our fingertips together here. Good. And then open your fingers wide. And press your fingers together. And open them wide. So if at any time you're starting to get tired as we do our marching, let your feet rest and continue to do the arm movements. Okay, and press fingers together. And fingers open wide. Good, so now we're going to bring our right foot up, left arm in front. Lift up from your heart so you're sitting up tall, and we'll pause. So this is really good for our core muscles, which we need so that we can do all kinds of activities throughout the day. All right, lower right foot down, left foot comes up, right hand in front, and we'll pause. Good, and lower down. Now we're going to continue with marching. So you can do a little march with your feet just coming up off the ground, or if you're feeling strong today, you can lift up your knees a little bit higher, or you can do somewhere in between. Now we're going to draw different shapes with our hands as we continue to march. This is also good brain fitness. Right, so we're going to reach up into a V, then pull our elbows down into a W, and then out into a T. So these exercises are really good for our posture. Okay, and then lower our hands down. Then again, reach up into a V. Pull elbows down into a W. And reaching out into a T. And lower your hands down. All right, let's do one more. If your legs are getting tired, rest your legs and join in with the arm movements if you can. Okay, so V, W, and T. And lower your arms down and rest your feet. If your back feels tired, you can slide back into your chair here. And we're going to now make some fists. So let's start with hands open wide. Then make a fist with the thumb coming to the outside. Then open wide. And bring your your thumb to the inside of your fist. Open wide. Thumb to the outside. Open. Thumb to the inside. Open. Outside. Open. Inside. Open. So let's continue with that pattern. A few more times. This is a great strengthener and stretcher for our hands and our wrists and our fingers. Good. And now let's make a really strong fist and we'll hold it for 1, 2, 3. Open your fingers wide and make a fist and hold for 1, 2, 3. Open wide and again hold for 1, 2, 3 and open wide. And then just shake off your fingers. Now we're going to come back to our necks and do an arc in front. So how that works is we will drop our chin down towards our chest. Once again, you're welcome to close your eyes if you like. And just move your chin slightly, maybe just even half an inch from side to side. And then slowly make that movement a little bit larger. Right, then we'll come back to the middle. Bring our head back up to the starting place. And we'll bring one hand and place it behind our neck. So you will feel the bony part of your skull at the back there with your little finger. Then we ever so gently want to tilt our chin up, supporting our head and our neck with our hand. Back to the starting place. And tilt up. And back down. And tilt up. And down. Then let's bring our arms in front so our palms are down. So we're making an L shape with our hands. Fingers are spread wide apart. Elbows are tucked in towards our side. And then we turn our palms over and then back down. So up and down. Good. And 2 more. Good. Then slide forward again in your chair, please. And we're going to tap our toes out to the side. So we're making a little V with our legs. Then we're going to bring our hands up in front. And each time a leg comes to the side, we're going to bring our palms up. When our legs come back together, our palms come down. Side, up, down. That's it, good. So we're opening up the muscles of our hips and working the muscles of our buttocks and our low back here, as well, of course, our forearms. And we'll do 2 more to each side. Good. And then come back to the middle. Now we'll bring our knees and our feet together. Place our hands just above our knees and do a butterfly stretch. So we bring our knees to the side, rolling onto the outside edge of your foot. Bring your legs back together. So open, and I guess we're making kind of a diamond shape here. You may find it helpful to move your feet a little bit more in front as we do this. Good. Now as we bring our legs together, let's squeeze them together. Then open and squeeze and open and squeeze and open, squeeze and open. Good. And then let's just do a few back and forth again. All right, then let's bring our knees to stillness. And once again, you can sit back in your chair again if you like. And we're going to be doing heel taps in front. So we bring one heel in front and then the other. Then we're going to bring our arms into it. So stop sign arms. So it's like stop as we reach out. Then we pull our elbows back and feel a little squeeze between our shoulder blades. If you're starting to feel tired, you could just do the arm movements or just do the leg movements. Try to keep moving. That's it. So really push out hard. And to press through your heel on the floor. Now let's have our palms down and draw X's. So one time my left arm is on top and then my right arm. And have a little squeeze between your shoulder blades as you bring your elbows back. That's it. Let's do 2 more. And then we'll have a little rest. Let's bring our arms up in front. And then bring right arm up ahead, overhead, making an L, back down. L on the other side. Keep pulling your belly button towards your spine. And perhaps you're comfortably able to reach just above your head. That's great. And maybe your elbows are a little bit bent. That's just fine too. So do what feels comfortable for you here. One more on each side. Good. And lower your arms down. Now we're going to do some heel taps. This time we're going to make a square. Okay, so right foot comes out in front, to the side, back, together. Okay? So front, side, back, together. Front, side, back, together, front, side, back, together. Then let's go around the other way. So we're going side, front, front, together. Good. That's it. Then we'll do one more. Good. Now with the other leg. So front, side, back, together. Now you may find that you have to come forward in your chair a little bit so you have room for your legs to move. Good, and then we'll go around the other way. And last one. Good. All right, now we're going to do some toe taps. So we'll tap in front and then to the back and together. So we're making a triangle with our toes. Then the other way, so side, in front, and together. Good, and one more. All right, and now the other toes. So reach out in front, back and side, and together. That's it. So a triangle this way. The heel of your standing leg on the floor. Good, and then around the other way. And last one. Good. So it's always a good idea to drink water throughout the day, and especially when we're exercising. So I invite you to have some water. I'm going to have a little sip right now. Let's do some circles for our ankles now. So bring your right foot out in front, your knee stays bent, and you can either do the circles with your heel on the floor, or you can bring your leg up a little bit. And if that feels awkward for your knee, you can take both hands and place underneath your leg for a little bit of support. And around the other way. Right, and let's switch feet. So once again, you can do with heel on the floor, leg up a little bit without support, or with the support of your hands. Good, and around the other way. And bring your leg down. All right, now we're going to draw a figure 8 lying on its side. Okay, so we're going to start in the middle with our right hand, draw a circle, back to the middle, and circle the other way. Or you might think of this as an infinity symbol. As much as you can, bring your belly button towards your spine so our upper body is staying straight. And we're moving our arm. Your elbow can be a little bit bent. Gently squeeze your fingertips together. Good. Come back to the middle and go around the other way. And you can have some fun here. Maybe tilt your hand up and down. Just really enjoy the movement for your shoulder and your upper back area. Good. And then let's do the same with the left arm. And we can get some exercise for our eyes here too if we follow the path of our hand with our eyes, trying to keep our head as still as we can. Okay, and then let's go around the other way, and you can use your creativity here. We'll do a couple more and then come to stillness. All right, let's end our class today by drawing some more shapes with our hand that will also give us benefits for our upper back area. So let's reach out in front and draw a big heart, and then a big heart the other way. Lean a little bit forward. Stretching out your back a little bit here. As you come to the top of the heart, press the back of your hands together. And then as you come back to the pointy part of the heart, press the little finger side of your palm together. And one more. Press and press. Good. Now let's end our class with a big stretch up into a V, W, T, and L. And flip your hands over. Again, V, W, T, L. One more time. V for victory. You did great today. W for wow. T for terrific. And L for lovely to see you online today. And flip your hands over. Okay, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the exercises. I know I had a lot of fun doing them. And be well and stay active. Thanks for joining me.